I mean, tell me that is not the coolest 80s shred lick ever. I know, technically, that's from 1991, but it's still 80s, and there's only one thing we can do. We gotta learn it. So it probably goes without saying that I am a massive Paul Gilbert fan, hugely influential on me, and this is one of those licks that when I heard it, it like stopped me dead in my tracks. I'm like, wow, what is that? I had no clue. I'd never heard someone do string skipping, stuff like that. Now, of course, I could not play this in the beginning, so nowadays, after years later and practicing and all that stuff, I can finally play some of this stuff, and the coolest part is that I get to show it to you guys. Now, make sure you get the tabs down below. I'd highly recommend it for this one. It's going to help you a lot, as well as, if you don't mind, hitting subscribe. If you want more of these lessons, do me a favor, subscribe, come hang out with us. And the final thing is that if you like these kind of like, you know, sequential lick ideas, check out my course that's on sale this week, the Essential Sequences. I don't really have any string skipping stuff in there, but it is a lot of ideas that just have these cool sequences moving across the fretboard. So anyways, without further ado, let's go. Now, we're going to do the string skipping one, but I want to show you that little pentatonic idea that Paul does before it, because I remember learning a lick like this. I think I heard Paige do something similar to it, and it was so inspiring for me as a player. So if you haven't learned this lick before, get ready. It's just fun. It's like I can finally play a lick that some of my heroes were playing. So, and if you dig this, this is really what my Essential Sequences course is all about. I think I have this exact lick in there, maybe. So we're going to go like this. All out of this C sharp minor pentatonic. Having a hard time talking today. But the pattern or the sequence is this. Now, I'm starting on your 5th or the 11th fret on the A string. So 11 pull off the 9. Then you go to 12 on the low A string. And then 9 hammer on 11 on the A. So then you go down to 9 on the D, and then you go back to the A string, and you're going to go 11 to 9, which is another pull-off. So you have pick, pull-off, pick, 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 oh, pick, hammer. So quite a few pull-offs and hammer-ons in here. And I'll throw this question out to you guys. Would you prefer me to speak intervallically? I've always just kind of done frets. That seem to be the most widely accepted thing. But I've seen some comments from people saying, like, I wish that you spoke more just in the intervals. So if you want me to talk about 5th, 4th, minor 3rd, all those things, I can do that too. So I'll let you guys decide that in the comment section. So we have that part. And the cool thing is, if you know your pentatonic scale, we're just going to move it straight down one string at a time and take that pattern or the sequence and do it over again. So now we're going to start on the D string. So everything's going to be 11 and 9. Okay, I'm not going to spend as much time on this one because it is a little bit more straightforward. So 11, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9. Right there, so. Move down another string, so we're going to start on the G this time. So 11 pull off 9, then you go to 11, then back to the G, 9, 11, then you go to 9 on the B, and then 11, 9 on the G. So it's kind of like you have like your home point for each one, like this one's the G, and you just grab a note from above and below it. But you get the most notes on the G. Then you do have one more, and our shape will change because we have to adapt it to the scale. And you're going to be going, what is this, 12 to 9 on the B, back to 11, 9, 12, and then 9 on the high string, 12, 9. So now let me see how I do that. I think I am using my pinky there. I can't remember what I did earlier, but I'm pretty sure I'm using my pinky there. Because then I go to the string skipping one, which seems like it'd make more sense if I went like this. Oh, it's that finger shift. It messes me up there. That's why I'm using my pinky. Okay. And then we start outlining that C sharp minor arpeggio. Now, I'm going to recommend that you guys really reference the tabs on this. And for picking, I do not know what I'm doing. It is different every single time. I think Paul has a particular way that he might pick this stuff. So if someone knows that, maybe you can chime in. That'd probably help me out. But sometimes I notice I'm starting on an up, and sometimes I'm starting on a down. Like you said, there's no rhyme or reason to it. I just kind of do whatever. It changes constantly. So I'm gonna break it into these smaller chunks for you and hope that I didn't miss anything, but I'm pretty sure this is it. So the first one here is kind of your standard Paul Gilbert string skipping idea, where he is outlining that C sharp minor arpeggio. So we're gonna be going 12th fret on the high E string and pulling off to 9. You're gonna go with your pinky all the way up here to 13, pull off to 9. So then you're gonna get 11th fret on the D, that's your root. Back to that 9, hammer on 13 on the G. So now you're gonna go back to 9 on the high E string, and let's just stop there for a second. So, okay, get that much of it under your fingers, because it's a total tongue twister for our fingers to do this. Now we ended there. We're gonna go back to the G, and you're gonna go 13, pull off 9 again. So you got. Now that's a good stopping point as well. Just add little chunks at a time. Because now we're going to start the lick essentially over again. You're going to go 12, pull off the 9, 13 on the G again, but now you go back to 9 on the high E string. So you have. So all together. Okay, so. Now you're going to go back to the G. You're going to go 13, pull off the 9. Now the final one is without a doubt the most tricky, and it completely wrecked me when I was trying to do this. I don't know why. I'm sure you guys are going to catch on to it way quicker than what I did. But I remember learning this and just being like, that one note in there just ruins everything. So we go like this. Right there, that little deviation from the other one, just, man, it makes it tough. So we're starting again the same way. 12, pull off the 9, 13 to 9 on the G, 11 on the D, 9, hammer on 13 on the G, and then 9 on the high string. So far, all good. You know, nothing has changed. Start again. 12, pull off the 9 on the high string. You're gonna go. Here it comes. 13, pull off the 9. Hammer on 11 on the G. Now we have 3 notes on that. Man, just on the G, it messes me up. Reaching with our ring finger, you have to get 11 on the high E string. Okay? And then with your pinky, you go to 12 on the B, pull off the 9. So check that out. It is brutal. Okay, so you have that. And there you have it. I mean, what a cool lick. You can play it forever. And there you guys have it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. So get the tabs, like I said. Check out my guitar course if you don't mind. It's a huge way to support the channel. And, I'm going to bounce on out of here. Subscribe, and just grab your guitars and play them. Have fun. Learn all those licks that you heard years ago that you can probably finally play. All right? Later, homies. Bye.